back again with another YouTube video. It's your boy Orion G, and today we're going to react to Jey Uso's WWE Royal Rumble win has changed everything. This topic has been a big discussion with the world of wrestling news and just wrestling. You know, the Royal Rumble, Jey Uso won. Everyone's shocked. There's people that don't like the turnout. But let's get right into this video.
There you go.
I think about.
Now in October 2024, WWE Champion Cody Rhodes stated that fans won't predict what they see at WrestleMania 41, and he wasn't exactly wrong. Jey Uso's 2025 Royal Rumble win shook the fan base to their core, and this win became possibly the most unexpected Rumble win of all time. Join us now as Wrestlemania looks at why Jey Uso's WWE Royal Rumble win has just changed everything. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos, and follow us on Facebook for exclusive lists. Also check out our new Uso wasn't even listed within the top 6 favorites to win the annual matchup, and the common consensus from the fans was that the match was destined to be won by John Cena or CM Punk. It appeared on the surface that the creative vision for WrestleMania was Cena or Punk challenging for a respective world title, and naturally when WWE went with Jey Uso, the IWC let WWE know that they heavily disagreed with the creative call. Social media was rife with negativity following the Rumble, and this negativity extended to YouTube.
Yeah, I know. It had gotten a lot of backlash. Also, you know, Triple H, he had all this set in stone. He literally had Jey Uso picked already before the event.
As Jey's win received 45,000 dislikes, which is extremely alarming. Whilst the reaction online was hostile, the same can't be said for the reaction in the stadium at the Rumble itself, as fans reacted insanely positively to the win, and this reaction was sustained during Jey's promo on this week's edition of Raw. Now it's worth noting that WWE placing Jey in the final 2 with Cena was a very huge risk. Cena was a fan favorite heading into the match, and the fans could have easily turned on Jey Uso. The fact that they didn't, and WWE
definitely saw what they did there, you know, like adding you know, Jey and John in the end. So
WWE must have had full faith in Jey's babyface star power spoke volumes. This highlights that WWE sees Jey at a level equivalent to John Cena. So why Jey Uso? Why did Jey Uso get the big W? Jey has been immensely popular over the past few years, and his yeet catchphrase has definitely captured the imagination of the audience. Jey is a safe bet for the Rumble win, but it's understandable why fans are annoyed. The story of John Cena or CM Punk winning and seeking world title gold may be more compelling, especially when it's been an ongoing plot thread on WWE programming that main event Jey can't win the big one. One of the main criticisms directed towards the win was the fact that Jey wrestled for the world title 7 days prior.
yeah, and that kind of makes sense. Like as far as the booking wise, Gunther and Jey Uso, you know, like they have fought, so Gunther retained his title. So that kind of makes sense, having, you know, the Royal Rumble next week after his loss and then winning the Royal Rumble. So now he can face him again for the championship. I see the story that they're trying to tell.
Jey headlined Saturday night's main event versus Gunther, and although he came close to winning, he lost clean as a whistle. A babyface losing clean is usually a sign that their quest is over, and if WWE were going to have Jey win the Rumble, then it would have made more logical sense to have Gunther cheat to win. This would have given Jey a fair justification for challenging the ring general one more time. The fans were of the belief that Jey's win wasn't planned in advance. However, it was reported this week that Jey's win was actually planned for some time, and this definitely makes criticism directed towards the Saturday night's main event showdown even more prominent. During Jey and Gunther's promo on Raw, Gunther would state that he was hoping that a big name such as CM Punk or Cena would win the Rumble match.
Yeah, because he doesn't think that Jey Uso's competition, so.
And in the promo, Gunther basically buried the match with Jey. Now this was obviously Triple H poking fun at the IWC, and the story here is that Jey will finally shut Gunther up and prove to the ring general that he's on the same level of those names. WWE, specifically, well, Triple H, may have been of the belief that names such as Punk or Cena didn't need to win. With both men confirmed for the Elimination Chamber match on March 1st, it's resulted in anticipation for the match being at an all-time high. Going into the Chamber not knowing the direction WWE are taking both wrestlers could make for a fascinating watch, and WWE...
Do you guys think that Cena's gonna win Elimination Chamber, because you know he just got added into it automatically. He didn't have to get in the qualifying match. So like, do you think there's gonna be like some strings pulled attached to like the storyline? John Cena going in Elimination Chamber, him just putting himself in the match without even having to go through the qualifying matches.
I've definitely listened to criticisms that the majority of chamber matches have suffered from an element of predictability. But it wasn't just the fans who questioned the win, as even Punk during an interview with ESPN stated that he wanted to be in the final two with Cena, and Cena should have won. Punk and Jay are extremely close behind the scenes in WWE, so for Punk to say this publicly may indicate that this is the consensus within a portion of the locker room. But game recognizes game. Jay's popularity really can't be denied, and the reactions from the
Do you guys like the like Jey Uso? He changed his whole attire color. You guys like the orange look, or you guys think the blue look is better? I don't know, just asking.
live crowds speak for themselves. Capitalizing on a talent that is extremely over is always a smart move to make, especially when it gives credence to the idea that Triple H will reward talent who get over, and this was something that was the main issue with the old regime in WWE. Jay vs Gunther is an interesting WrestleMania matchup on paper, as the two have wrestled a handful of times, and coming out of Saturday night's main event, there wasn't exactly a demand to see a rematch. Obviously, the appeal in the rematch is seeing Jay finally win the world title and having 70,000 fans celebrating along with Jay, with a visual that could be played for many years to come. Now, it may be too early to say, but it's unlikely that this match main events either night of the show. With major players such as Cena, Punk, Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins not yet on the card, their matches will surely take priority for WWE. Now, there may be an argument from fans, especially as we get closer to WrestleMania in April, that the Rumble winner should automatically main event the show, but WWE are flexible with this rule, and they'll probably market the match as one of the main events. The world title match opening WrestleMania has been a concept that WWE has done before, and it's something that Triple H is in favor of, as he literally did it for McIntyre vs Rollins last year. But is this all for John Cena? Jay's win has truly sent the rest of the WrestleMania card into flux, and it does appear
I don't think that's it for John Cena. I only say that because everyone wants him to get his 17th title reign and before he retires. So therefore, when he does that, he will not only have more championships than Ric Flair, because he's 16-time champ. So if he does this, he'll be 17-time.
that Cena is heading towards world title number 17 at WrestleMania 41, and this would mean that Cena wins the chamber match and challenges Rhodes. Cena has been speaking openly about his creative plans for WrestleMania, and it'd be an odd pivot for Cena to not wrestle for the world title at his final ever WrestleMania event. WWE may look to go in the direction of a heel like Logan Paul costing Cena the chamber, yet this will no doubt lead to riots, as after Jay's win, this should be avoided at all costs. But there is a Heyman factor. Now, it was reported following the Rumble that one of the planned matches for WrestleMania is a triple threat showdown, and this triple threat will be between Punk, Reigns, and Rollins. This is a
Yeah, I heard about that. So there's not going to be like a title on the line. It's just going to be a triple threat match. Who's going to win? Roman Reigns, CM Punk, or Seth Rollins? I feel like it's either between Roman and CM Punk.
unique matchup, as it's a standard triple threat with no world title attached, and fans are already questioning what the stakes for the match will be. With 3 megastars involved, there's no way this doesn't main event night 1 or night 2 of the show, but WWE have found a way of making this match mean something, other than the fact it features 3 of the biggest stars. It was initially reported that WWE were planning a singles match between Reigns and Punk for WrestleMania, and fans were highly anticipating this to go down. It's unknown why WWE have pivoted this direction, but based on the antics of the 3 men in the Rumble, as well as Rollins' promo on Raw, this is without a doubt WWE's creative vision. Now, with that being said, there could be a way of making the match more interesting. WWE could possibly add a stipulation stating that the winner will be added to the Rhodes vs Cena Night 2 main event, as there's no way fans accept the match.
Do you guys like this match? Cena versus Rhodes for the championship?
Match at face value. There is also the Paul Heyman X factor in this planned matchup. Heyman owes Punk a favor for helping the Bloodline at Survivor Series War Games, and there are endless theories online regarding what this theory is going to be. These theories range from Heyman turning on Reigns to Heyman making sure Punk gets the main event of WrestleMania. In relation to turning on Reigns, this would be an obvious twist, and it could be argued that this isn't needed. When it comes to the WrestleMania main event theory, this does have some merit. Wanting to main event the biggest show of the year has been a character trait of Punk for years, and WWE could state that Heyman has the sway within the company to actually make this happen. But there's one last thing, and it's probably the biggest, as it's the final boss fiasco. What are the key reasons for this WrestleMania match looking like it
Do you guys think that The Rock will come back in the picture? Or what?
does is because of the final boss, The Rock. It was an expectation mainly thanks to The Rock literally saying so himself that he would be competing in some capacity at WrestleMania 41. The match possibilities for The Rock were endless, yet a match with Rhodes or a match with Reigns seemed logical and justified. It was reported this week that The Rock let WWE know in October that he wouldn't be working WrestleMania 41, and in a weird move, this was before The Rock showed up at the end of Bad Blood. The Rock's appearance at Bad Blood was basically him confirming that he's still around and that the fact that it main evented the show was surely a sign that he was wrestling at Mania 41.
So, guys, I'm gonna ask you guys this. If John wins the championship, who will take the championship off of John before he retires? That's the question.
However, all hope of The Rock wrestling at WrestleMania was disintegrated when The Rock turned babyface on Raw in early January. The Rock would show up to Raw on the Netflix premiere and basically acted like the final boss character was no longer a thing. The Rock would endorse both Rhodes and Reigns, and fans were hoping that this was just a swerve, yet nothing has surfaced from it. Even if it was a swerve, Rhodes being cool with The Rock after he tried to end his career last year just makes a lack of sense, and WWE should have known better than to present the face of the company in this way. Unless something changes within the next few months, it appears that The Rock really won't be wrestling at WrestleMania 41, and it's fair to assume that this executive call from The Rock explains
Because everyone wanted to see Roman versus Rock. So,
why the Mania match card looks like a card that nobody could have ever predicted. What do you guys think?
that was Jey Uso's WWE Royal Rumble win has changed everything. You guys tell me what you guys want to see next in the comments down below. I got more videos coming. Stay tuned. Subscribe, like, comment, and yeah, Uriah out.